Ah, Petra died.
I must not die here. I am falling back.
Petra has been routed.
Only a little more. A little more, and Garabok will be mine again.
You're gonna have to kill all of us. And that's not gonna happen. Only because if you kill Claude or me, then the game is over. She got Lysithia and Petra. You won't get holes, so. Yes! We got her!
Seems the opportunity has slipped through our fingers. But we shall return. And next time you will not be so fortunate.
Okay.
We managed to hold out, but Rhea got away.
Oh, God! We don't know. What? The Ashen Demon! Hold on.
I've got this. Now we must deal with an even more formidable foe.
Get over here,
We're
Edelgard!
not winning this thing unless we take out the Ashen Demon.
At last, the Ashen Demon has appeared. Now is our chance to settle the score. Out of the way!
Where'd she go?
I'm on it. I won't lose this time.
We're gonna need that power of yours to win. You got this.
Strong. I've got a little something of my own. This time, I know I can take you.
You shall be punished for murdering the sire of my vessel. Arrogance. Be gone. This way is not for you. This vessel will not move as I command.
The monster's losing control. Now's our chance to finish it. My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Look at how your daily trading is going on. Splendid.
Wow, Sophus is kind of mean. Okay. Oh. Whoa. What? This isn't about you two. It's about your spirits.
You've finally done it. The Ashen Demon is no more.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sound too pleased with yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I should be. But now that it's over, I just feel kind of empty. What if all this was just some horrible mistake? What if there was another way we could have solved all this? Sorry, I shouldn't be dumping all this on you.
There's nothing to apologize for. You're processing a lot right now. I'm not sure what it means to feel happy and empty and regretful all at the same time. But I think I'm going through it myself, too. Though I wouldn't call it happy per se, more like free. Like I've finally finished a quest I thought would never end. The relief could practically move me to tears.
Hey, are you crying?
No!
I'm not sure, but I do know this. I'm beyond grateful for everything you've done for me. I couldn't have asked for a better partner in destiny.
Same here, friend.
Haha. Only 6 of them survived. Because Petra and
Stop here.
and Lysithia both died. Nice.
Thank you, Claude. I owe you a great debt.
That's good.
Yeah, we really saved your skin. Though I'm sure you would have preferred to have us in your debt instead. Must really chafe having the shoe on the other foot.
And what is that supposed to mean? If all you plan to do is mock me, then perhaps I'll not honor the debt after all.
Hey, it was just a joke. Just something Lawrence said. Nothing for your Imperial Majesty to worry about. Jokes aside, do you have a minute? Eager as I am to get back out there and chase down our enemies, we need to talk.
If you insist. What is it?
Right now, the Federation and the Empire are fighting together against the Kingdom. But honestly, I have no desire to see Fargus in ruins. I'm only after the Central Church.
At this point, though, wouldn't you say the two are one and the same?
Not quite.
I'm not so sure. When Dimitri decided to grant sanctuary to the Central Church, he really wasn't in any position to refuse. If he had, the chaos that ensued would have torn Fargus apart. But what if things are adding up differently now? It's clear the war will drag on so long as he continues to shelter them. Besides, the Federation's Eastern Church and the Empire's Southern Church are both operating independent of Rhea's influence. The Central Church must be looking like a pretty heavy burden to Dimitri right about now. And hey, it's not like the Kingdom wouldn't still have the Western Church.
Perhaps, but the Archbishop has far more influence in Fargus than anywhere else. Even if Dimitri has changed his mind, I doubt those around him would be open to the idea. The fact remains that the Kingdom has yet to show any sign of severing ties with the Central Church. They stand beside them even now.
This is just a theory. Well, actually, it's more like wild speculation. But what if the reason Dimitri tried to take Garrett Mach was because he wanted to distance himself from the Church? By facilitating Rhea's return to Garrett Mach, he could be trying to set the stage to break away.
That's an interesting theory. Do you have any evidence to support it?
Not really, but that's the impression I got when I saw Dimitri on the battlefield. To be honest, it didn't even occur to me before now. He was
Oh.
so determined to take down Rhea in that battle, we never spared a thought for Dimitri's motivations.
I see. Had it occurred to you sooner, you would have had quite the decision to make. About whether to leave me for dead, I mean.
Oh.
After all, if the Central Church was really leaving the kingdom to return here, abandoning me would have been the expedient choice.
Oh, come on, Edelgard. Sure, we've had our differences, but that doesn't mean I want you dead.
Aww.
I'm happy to hear you say that, even if it is a lie.
Oh.
You wound me. It's the honest truth from the bottom of my heart.
So you say. No matter, you should continue to do as you see fit. And I will do all I can to bring this war to an end.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Let's end this war. Right now, that's all that matters.
I will pursue the kingdom's army westward, conquer Aryan Road, and take control of Fargus.
And I'll go north after the Knights of Seros. I'll defeat Rhea and dissolve the Central Church.
Let us hope the paths we walk continue side by side.
Yep.
And don't forget that you owe me for today, Edelgard. If our paths do collide, I'll expect to see that debt repaid.
Alright. I'm just gonna go until the next thing starts. Fields of
Golden
Beginnings.
Wildfire. Field of Beginnings. The Federation successfully aids the Imperial Army, and together they pursue the Kingdom and Church forces. However, Claude's sole aim is to eliminate Archbishop Rhea. While Edelgard contends with the Royal Army, Claude and his forces go after the Church. In their pursuit, they arrive at the Tailtean Plains, where Seros and Nemesis battled long ago.
Okay.
It's not much further to Kingdom territory. Once we've crossed the border, we'll march through the Tailtean Plains and make our way to Ferdiad.
The plains of Tailtean are the largest in all of Fargus. As I recall, they're also where a well-known battle took place long ago.
We're going by land instead of sea this time, huh? I have to admit, I prefer it this way.
We may have taken a wild little detour, but we're finally back to marching on the Kingdom capital.
Claude, are you sure it would not be prudent to ask the Imperial Army for assistance? They certainly owe us after that last battle.
The Imperial Army is pursuing the Kingdom Army westwards. They're well on their way to Aryan Road. Most of the Kingdom's forces have gathered in the west as well. Rhea and her troops are the only ones who fled north.
I don't get it. Sure, it makes sense for the Kingdom to reinforce their position on the Western Front. They're losing ground there after all. But is the King of Fargus really abandoning the defense of his capital city and the Church?
I can't claim to know what his intentions are, but I suspect Dimitri's decided to leave the rest to me.
What's that supposed to mean? What in the world could the king of an enemy territory trust you with?
I think I get it. Dimitri is counting on Claude. The Central Church is just a millstone around the kingdom's neck at this point. Dimitri's probably hoping Claude will cut him loose.
Yep.
Are you suggesting that the king wishes to avoid formally cutting ties with the Central Church and is therefore using us to bring about its demise? I have heard that the Central Church aided the kingdom when civil war broke out. Perhaps Dimitri feels indebted to the Archbishop, and his knightly values demand he not oppose her directly.
But that's... No. I suppose this is the nature of war.
There's more to it than that. The Kingdom and the Church have a long history, full of reasons why the King can't betray them. Long ago, the hero Lug von Lathib cut down the Adreskian Emperor of his day.
In fact, their battle took place on the Tailtean Plains, which we're just about to cross. The church mediated the conflict and recognized House Blaidd's independence, leading to the founding of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. As you might have guessed, that's how they got the holy bit in their name.
So essentially, abandoning the church would mean turning their back on the very group to whom they owe their independence.
And that's why Dimitri wants the fledgling Leicester Federation to do his dirty work and abolish the church in his stead. And that's my guess, anyway. But his reasons are immaterial, since getting rid of the church is what we've been after all along. For the sake of our future and the free world to come, we'll tear down the Central Church and put an end to Rhea.
You can count on it. And if they run off to Ferdiad, we'll just have to conquer the capital to get to them.
Huh. That's what I like to hear. It's time to fling open the doors to a whole new era. All forces, advance!
Alright. Oh, we don't have a whole lot. That's our next battle. But I'm not going to do any more right now.
I have a proposal.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
What if we do this instead?
I got an idea.
Sure.
I got this.
One step at a time.
Oh, new support conversation. Lorenz. Marianne. Sure.
Lawrence, I'm so glad you're awake.
This is the infirmary. I see you have been taking care of.
Aww.
Please, you mustn't get up. They said your wounds aren't too deep. Apparently the blow to your head was the worst of it.
Too bad. Luckily his head's so big.
My apologies for all the trouble. To think my outing on the battlefield would end not in glory, but merely in losing consciousness. What is it, Marianne? I am perfectly all right. You needn't worry yourself over me.
No. It's my fault you ended up like this. You shouldn't have saved me, Lawrence. If only I had been injured in your place.
I must have been hallucinating during the battle.
What?
All was well one moment, and the next I felt a sharp gaze piercing my soul. Help me, it beckoned. No sooner had I turned around than I saw you there, the very same words seeming to float across your lips. But it seems my eyes were deceiving me. So you see, the blame for my injuries lies entirely with me. I simply assumed you were asking for my help and thrust myself into danger to provide it.
No, it's not your fault. Please, to be honest, I truly was asking for help.
My apologies for teasing you so, Marianne. But I know now how you actually feel, and I'm glad to know it was not just a hallucination after all.
For so much of my life, I didn't care if I lived or died, and yet when I saw you there beside me, I realized I did care.
Duh.
I wanted to live.
And that is good enough. Such instincts are only natural. You needn't try to justify it to yourself or anyone else.
Lawrence.
I thank you for opening up to me, Marianne. We will survive this war. Together.
We will. And thank you.
Okay. Oh, Petra's almost maxed. Supply Master. Hello.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Time to work you into shape. I've got the hang of it.
Alright.
This will help.
No surprise.
Even
Nice. Claude's done. You two are both done. Ignatz is done, but not Dorothea. You're done. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Dorothea on this one. Can I clear this one? Ding. Ding. I'll just take off both of the mastered ones. Okay, there we go. And that's it.
Training can be the can't wait to see
Oh.
what you do.
New sport current. Petra with Constance? Okay. This is an interesting one.
At last, we come face to face.
She's cute.
Constance, is something...
Listen here, there's no need to dance around me, for I bear you no ill will.
Okay.
I am having confusion. What are you speaking of?
I speak of the bad blood between Bridget and the Empire, of course.
Oh!
Ah, the war. I am having my own feelings about.
Surely you are aware that it was your father who invaded the lands of House Nouvelle, which I once called home.
What?
It was his aggressions which cost me my family, my friends, my land, everything.
Oops.
However, your father and many of your countrymen paid for this in the coin of their own lives. Furthermore, neither you nor I took part in that foolish conflict. Therefore, there is no merit to our dredging up the past. We need not be at each other's throats.
Tasha's like,
Have I made myself clear? Good. Now farewell.
she's a weirdo.
Constance has a personality of much color. I was not given a chance to give her my reply. I cannot be leaving things like this. I must be telling her that I have understanding. Constance, I am wanting to talk to you about what you were saying before.
Greetings, Petra. I fear I caused you undue distress. Please accept my humblest apologies for the offense. One from my meager and reduced circumstances has no right to insult a woman of your royal standing. As galling as this must be after the fact, I humbly beg your forgiveness.
You can have my forgiveness, although I was not taking any offense.
Oh, what overflowing kindness.
Truly, your mercy is too good for a wretch such as I.
She is
That I should not
confusing.
expect aught else from one capable of ruling an entire people. You are a mighty boulder, and I, but a pebble by the wayside.
I'm
Let me
so
speak,
confused.
Constance, please. I am knowing that our relationship is complicated. I think about this every day. It is filling my heart with